Hey guys, Breerson Videos here and welcome back to another facecam video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Boeing 747 and why it's slowly being a dying aircraft. Now, just a disclaimer here, the source links that I have left in the description below, I cannot guarantee that those source links are 100% true or are accurate to the actual story, but they do give a good idea as to what's happening to the 747 in its current state, and what's happening to it in this generation as well of aviation travel. But anyway, that's my disclaimer out of the way, and we'll get to the video at hand here. So back in the 1970s, the Boeing 747 Boeing launched the 747 and was proven to be a very popular aircraft back in its time. However, though, lately in this generation, it's struggling a lot with Boeing having to cut down its 747 production just down to by 1.5 aircraft, according to Wikipedia. And there are only a handful of airlines still operating the 747, with British Airways being the biggest operator of them all, owning about 30 of the 747s, according to a video that I've seen and that I've also linked as a source link as well. But the reason why very few airlines are ordering a 747 is because it's becoming very uneconomical, and it's too much of a gas guzzling machine. It's using up a lot of fuel, which costs the airlines a lot of money to maintain the aircraft in its current state and in its current age as well. So that's why a lot of airlines are getting rid of the 747, particularly with Air France and Cathay Pacific. Just 2 years ago, they retired its 747 fleet in favour of the more twin engine aircraft like the 777, the A330, the A350 and the 787 as well, which is proven to fly just as long of a distance and can carry a lot more can carry just as much passengers as the 747 can, but can do it more economically as well, and can make the airlines a lot of money as well. But it's not just the 747 that's dying off. Even the A380 is suffering a similar fate as well. Because even with the A380, like with what's happening with the 747, it too is struggling to fill up the passenger. Airlines are also struggling to fill up the passenger numbers as well for the Airbus A380 because of how big the aircraft is. And if you're not gonna, if you can't fill up passenger numbers for the jumbo jet aircraft, well then it's not making you a lot more money then, plus, or it's not going to make the airlines a lot more money then, if you know what I mean. Plus, also, it's not very economical then for the airlines, and they can't make any money if they can't, or they're not going to make a lot of money if they can't fill up the two jumbo jets, both the 747 and the A380. But if you take a look at these, figures here, which I'm pointing up to now, they show the 747 and the A380 both struggling, while the twin engine aircraft like the 787 and the 777 and the A350, if it's listed there, I don't know if it is, but showing that it's doing a lot more better than the jumbo jet aircraft in this generation. However, though, not all of this story is doom and gloom, because as my phone went off there, but we'll ignore that. But as I was saying, not all of the story is doom and gloom, because just last year, even though the 747-8 hasn't made a very big impact on the aviation market, and not a lot of airlines buying the A380, because again though, while it's not burning up a lot of fuel as the more older 747s are, it's still burning up a lot more. It's still burning up that little bit more fuel than the A350 and the 787 has. But as I said, not all of this is doom and gloom, because UPS just or last year ordered 14 of the 747-8s for its cargo fleet, because knowing UPS, they're the cargo freight airline. So maybe, just maybe, there might be still hope yet for the 747. Maybe not in the passenger market, but maybe it might have still some hope in the cargo market, if you know what I mean. Or there's also hope, or there's still some hope for the A380, because Emirates, the biggest airline of the A380, with owning 60 units of the jumbo jets, of the double-decker A380s, they've ordered about 20 more of the A380s, which will be coming in the near future to replace its more older A380 double-decker aircraft. But what do you think? Oh yeah, sorry. No, hold on, I forgot to mention something. Because Emirates are demanding Airbus to make a more fuel efficient aircraft, make a fuel efficient version of the A380, with replacing the A380 with Rolls-Royce engines, and also applying winglets to the A380 to make the double-decker aircraft more economical than the current generation of the A380 as well. But what do you guys think? Do you think both the 747 and the A380 are dying? Do you think there's a future for both these two big jets? If so, just leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you guys. And until my next video, I will see you guys soon.